has begun. We give you until the end of January for any gift that you may be purchasing at HSN. And right now, we're going to be giving you a look at our Apple iPad. This is going to be the 9th generation Apple iPad. We actually have two choices for you when it comes to the space. We actually going to be offering to you a chance to shop with us for our, I can't even see it, our 256 gigabyte hard drive, which is going to be the most popular choice. And then we're going to be offering to you our 64 gigabyte hard drive. And what that simply means is more storage. So if you definitely want to capture a lot of video, you're going to store more photographs, then you would definitely want to bump up to the 256. I'm going to get into what we get, but joining me for the full presentation is Bill Duggan. Bill happens to be one of our electronic experts, and there he is. Hey there, Bill.
Hey, good evening, Marlo. Real quick, right off the top, we wanted to introduce everyone to this 9th generation iPad, because when they jumped to the 9th generation, they made so many great improvements, from a chip to a better camera, but more importantly, this is the most affordable iPad out there in the market. So you're being a smart shopper. First of all, the camera quality, it's better. The front-facing camera is the best camera. And then they gave us something called center stage. So as I'm sitting here talking to my best friend, having that nice long Zoom call, I need to get up because, I got to start making dinner. Am I taking the product with me? Am I taking that really awkward camera angle? No. It's following me around as I'm, getting the table dressed for dinner, or, oh, I forgot something over here on the stove. Can your camera do this? Can your phone do this? Your iPad with center stage technology, developed for 2022-23 needs, can keep up with us. So people have upgraded to the 9th generation for that alone. And I'll be honest, Marlo, if that's all this thing did, would it be worth it? Yes, but it's not a one-trick pony. I want to set this up. We're giving you a stand you can set it up on. We're giving you this great holder so the kids can carry it around as they're playing their games, or you're using it as your e-reader. So you decide how you need to get connected, and Apple will deliver not just this holiday season, but season after season, football season after season, and even school year after school year. It's an investment in Apple, but Marlo, as you know, it's an investment in quality.
Indeed, and if you'd love to order free shipping and handling, $100 to get this at home because of our 5 flexible payments. Those are interest-free payments. I know that Bill mentioned a couple of things that you're going to get, but I want to show you the other items that we're going to be sending to you. You get the DJStyle over-the-ear headphones with this. You are going to get the case along with this. And if you look to the left, I don't know how well you can see it, this case converts to a keyboard. So in essence, it turns it into like a little mini little laptop for you. Can you see that? Here, let me just lift that up for you. That wasn't really pretty, but there you go. Now you can see that little keyboard. So that's really nice, because oftentimes you've got to create a document to send a longer length email. So that's the case that comes along with it. You also get a neoprene case along with it. So you'll choose cheetah. Here's your red. Here's your white. Capri. All the way in the back, black, silver, rose gold, and then you'll let us know if you'd like to have the 64 gigabyte or the 256 in the silver iPad, or if you'd like to have it in the space gray. Now those are the decisions that you make. Do you want to know what's the most popular? Space gray in the 256, always, always. No matter what day of the week it is,
right,
those are always the most popular. People go for the 256 gigabytes precisely for the reason that I mentioned to you. The 256 gigabyte gives you more space so that you can store more video, more content, more music, more pictures. And you don't pay double the price. And that's the big deal, right? You don't ever pay double the price. Ultimately, if you're gonna buy a device like this, you're probably gonna end up recording more video and taking more pictures and storing more music and videos than you ever imagined. We never think about that going up the gate, but once you get it, you're like, oh yeah, this is a lot of fun. I wanna go back from the very beginning, because without question, there are a lot of tablets on the market. I mean, listen, and a variety of different price points. And there is no doubt, Apple iPads are not the most inexpensive. You know what they are, though? They're the ones that everybody wants. From day one, they were the very first to the market, and they're still the ones that everybody desires. And although you can find far less and far more inexpensive tablets on the market, everybody always says Apple iPads last the longest. They have the most immersive experience. The quality is unparalleled and second to none, and they never disappoint. We have a Black Friday deal. And what's beautiful about what we're offering today is that when you're buying this Apple iPad, you have today, all of October, all of November, all of December, and most of January to make a final decision. If you find a better deal, a better value, a better configuration where you get everything that we're including, and you want to send it all back and get your money back, you have until the end of January 31st of 2024 to get a full refund. You have also the opportunity to spread these payments out, $100 or $128 over the next 5 months, interest-free to pay for it. I love this for you. There is no more, I can tell you, do your research, do your homework. There's no more iconic tablet in the market than the Apple iPad, even until this day. There are a lot of brand names that are out there. People try to copy, people try to market in a certain way. Apple iPads are still the most sought after and still the most desirable to this day. And there's a reason why.
Yeah, and that's really true because they weren't the first in computers, but they were the first to really make it approachable. You know, computers were for those techies, the guys who studied computers. You get this in your hand, whether you're young or old, you're setting yourself up for success because, you know, as a gift giver or as an investing in something, there's nothing worse when you spend a lot on a product and you're trying to make a movie with it or something like that, and it's too complicated. So guess what? You never pick it up again. Well, with this device, whether you're making a movie, using it for work, using it for social media, you will be so happy with how user-friendly it is, how intuitive it is, and that means it gets used.
We do offer VIP financing on both. So on the 64 gig, we offer 12 months VIP financing. And that's when you use our HSN card, that payment will be for 12 months, $41 and change. And if you're choosing the 256, which is our most popular, we'll give you 18 months. VIP financing, when you use our HSN card, it will give you $35 a month, and those are interest-free payments. Free shipping on this, 5 monthly payments if you're just using any credit card that you have in your wallet. The 256 in the space gray is the most popular.
Wow.
And the space gray is the most popular. And $128 on any major credit card, and we send this to you. No more iconic symbol, brand, thin, lightweight, weighs about a pound.
Yeah.
And you can put this in your tote, your handbag. I mean, everything from sending your email to your music to streaming your movies, you name it. That's why people love them so very much. You can just do virtually almost everything with them.
And your needs are going to change. Your interests are going to change. And that's what's great about it. Because, you know, back in the day when tablets first came out, they were cute for, you know, e-reading or maybe some online shopping and social media, maybe playing a game. Now, with the computing technology, we can say this is set up like a computer with that new chip, that better processor that Apple's put in here. So it weighs 1 pound. My computer at home weighs more and has half the memory. It's 128 gigabytes. This is double that with 256.
Good point.
And think about it. A lot of us who've had Apple iPads, we've had them for years. So if you can go for the more memory, that's going to be more photos all in one place, all organized as Apple does it like no other. But that's just more enjoyment because I can be traveling with all this. And it's just a sample of photos over the years. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a numerous amount of apps we've downloaded, of songs and movies that we've never quite finished.
And this is the bigger screen because Apple iPads do come in smaller screens. Right? They have the
mini.
They have the mini, they have the 7-inch screen. This is the big 10.2-inch screen.
Right.
And everybody likes that bigger screen because it's less eye strain. And obviously, because so many of us are streaming our movies, to have that larger screen is something that a lot of us desire and really, really want.
Well, especially now that we can use it for more than just playing a game or watching a movie. And perfect example, I need to get some work done. People use this for work because I can work in Microsoft. You see Microsoft Word and Excel. Here's the Apple equivalent of Microsoft Word. It's called Pages. It's word processing. I'm going to maybe set this up for a student because my computer looks like this. Keyboard, screen, all right here. Our case sets up like this, but you talk about that real estate, Marlo. Here's the digital keyboard. If I had to type like this, which, you know,
my goodness,
kids can text like that like crazy.
I can't.
Thank you, nor can I. But more importantly, it's taken up half the screen. I turn on my keyboard, the digital keyboard disappears. I now have that full tactile experience. And yes, this case, it protects it, which is nice. The keyboard doesn't have to be in here. You can remove it. It sits in there magnetically.
By the way, that comes with your purchase.
Correct.
That's included, which is very nice.
And see, since I turned it on, I don't have to work in half of the screen. I have the full screen to see what's happening, change pictures, do different searches. Another thing we're including, which we haven't always, is a tempered glass screen protector. So there's a screen protector on here, but you can't tell because it doesn't get the bubbles and the warping. So we've included a way to protect the screen, protect your investment with a case as well, which is important. And then another thing we haven't talked about is this voucher. This voucher has 6 different apps and services to, let's see, learn a language, I believe. Yep, learn a language, an accounting software, stream music. And then for 3 years, you have the Mac U, online video support. And we've done 3 years before, when it's a Today Special. This is not a Today Special. This is actually my last show of the day, if not the week. So you're getting 3 years of online support. We all have questions. You know, it's not the right time, but 3 years to ask and know that you can get an answer. And more importantly, it's a video answer because it's video support. You'll get it home and just thrive with using it. And do what I did. I upgraded to the 9th generation because I wanted the better camera, and I knew I used the iPad all the time. I handed down my older iPad because it still worked. It just didn't have all those bells and whistles that I appreciated, and gave it to my niece. I was Uncle of the Year.
I bet you
Right? I totally was. I'm still cashing in on that one. But you see, you have that new chip, which is faster. You have a streamlined experience with actually the latest operating system, an over 10-inch size Retina display. The front-facing camera is the better camera. They flipped it on us, which is great because we're all Skyping and Zooming. We can easily be seen with better quality. Still 1 pound, still a 10-hour battery life. Still has finger touch ID in the home button, because one of the newer ones doesn't even have a home button. So if you like that home button, this 9th generation is the one you want to pick up.
All right, let me show you what comes along with it and encourage you to order. Remember, you've got that big, generous 10.2-inch screen, that big, juicy screen. We love the bigger screen. Remember, there are Apple iPads out there that have a 7-inch screen and even an 8-inch screen. This is the 10-inch screen. So we like that bigger screen, weighs just a pound, and has a 10-hour battery life. We took about $120 off of our price. That's gonna be for the 64 gig, but the 256 is the one that's the most popular. What in the world is happening there?
You're telling everyone what they're getting.
But look at your facial expression.
There we go.
That's so funny. And look at me, I'm like a preacher.
But look at the colors. You're doing your thing. We can see the detail on the brick in the background.
That is too funny.
I mean, the quality of this camera is great.
Let me get into what you're going to get here and encourage you to order 5 flexible payments on everything. We are too funny here.
We have fun.
We do indeed. Let me get you on board. Free shipping and handling, Black Friday deal. If you're just tuning in and you're thinking, hello, we're celebrating the holidays here at HSN. We are indeed. And today officially kicks off the holiday season. And that is because today is the official launch of our holiday return policy. And we typically offer to you 30 days to make a final decision, but we actually give you now, starts the official kickoff, we give you until the end of January to get a full refund. And that is also being presented on the Apple iPad that you're buying. So if you're buying this as a gift to give to someone, you certainly have until the end of the year. So for 4 months, you have a decision. Here's what you're getting. You are choosing the 64 gig or the 256 gig. You can choose FlexPay, which is instant and free to everyone if you're using any major credit card. So it will be either $100 or $128. If you'd like to know my personal recommendation, I recommend that you spend $28 more and get the 256. Why wouldn't you do that? Why? I mean, because listen, you're gonna quadruple the amount of space.
Yep. And the thing is,
and it's $28 more.
And you'll have that space for years and you'll appreciate it too.
Yeah, for sure. So here's what you get. You get your choice of silver or space gray in your Apple iPad. Then you decide what cover you want.
Right.
You get the over-the-ear DJ-style headphones. You get this really nice, did you see this? You get this really nice neoprene case. This comes with it. So nice. That comes with it. Really nice.
Great for storing the cords and cables.
This keyboard comes with it. This is the case that you're seeing. That's the color that you're choosing. I just want you to know that in the inside is where the keyboard is. And then you're getting, of course, that deluxe package along with it. That voucher comes along with it. So cheetah, red, white,
Capri,
Capri,
rose gold, silver case, green neoprene, and then an all black set. Yeah.
red is more popular. That does not surprise me.
It's
My
fun,
nephew Kyle would love that.
right?
Yeah.
You know what I also appreciate? The headphones individually
I like
boxed.
the red too, actually.
I mean, but you can totally break this down, Marlo. The headphones are individually boxed, so you can
Oh,
give him the
nice.
headphones if you wanted maybe the
Very
iPad
nice.
for yourself. They, there's a tablet essential thing.
And by the way, I'm not giving anybody anything.
Oh, good for you. And the thing is, this one comes with a stand and a stylus. I gave this to my niece when I handed her down my older iPad.
You
so she
gave
had
her
something-
what?
I gave her the stand, the stylus,
Okay.
and the
Can
cleaning
we
cloth.
let's show a close up of that?
And actually, I love this stand. This is what I was using in the kitchen. Pops up. Can easily put my phone in here. It
Very
folds
nice.
down really flat if, you know, I don't want to
Oh, I
travel
may
something.
give that away.
Yep.
Maybe.
We all have the need for something in the bundle.
Maybe that.
One I also like, which we don't always include, is this strap, which you can just place it right over the back. So instead of having to hold it all the time, it sits right over here, straps on.
Oh, I
Just a
like
little-
that.
right?
Definitely not giving that away.
Boom. And I can rotate it around side to side, and it's not going to fall out.
Keeping that.
Yeah.
And keeping my protector.
protector, right.
Keeping that. Keeping my headphones.
Keeping the iPad.
Keeping my keyboard in cover case. Keeping my neoprene case. So I'm keeping mostly everything.
And you'll love it.
So you definitely let us know. The red and black is the #1 choice. I should also let you know that if you open an HSN account, you get $40 off your first purchase. This is a nice place to be able to save that additional $40. If you're not a card member yet, hsn.com or call our toll-free 800 number, find out how you can become a card holder. Also, you can qualify for our VIP financing. If you are shopping for the 64 gig, you'll qualify for the 12 months. VIP financing, your payments will be $41 for 12 months for $41 and change. And then if you are getting the 256 gigabytes, you'll get 18 months VIP financing, and it will be $35 and change. But I will say this, being an Apple iPad owner myself, that's what I purchased for myself. I have purchased other tablets to give as gifts, and what I have found, and I guarantee you if you are like me, you have found, you can buy less expensive tablets, but what you find is that they don't last as long.
Right.
So what you end up doing is you end up buying tablets more frequently. And then what you end up doing, because you're buying them more frequently, you end up paying just as much as you would have for the Apple iPad because they last longer.
Right.
So you might as well buy right the first time. That's what I learned. So yes, up front, they do cost more. But that's what I love about the FlexPay option, because you can incrementally and interest-free spread those payments out. $100 today plus tax if you're using any major credit card, or if you're using our 18 months or 12 months VIP financing. You decide which one you'd love. Remember, it's that big 10.2-inch screen. That, to me, is big, that nicer, larger screen without the weight, because it only weighs a pound. And of course, it is, of course, at 10-hour battery life. But anything that you can imagine, from work, from Excel documents.
You said it. You're reading my mind. There you go.
Look at that.
And the thing is, can you read that, Marlo?
I cannot.
Exactly. But you
Whoa,
can pinch and zoom,
I
which
can
is
read
so
that.
nice, right? Yeah, look how clear it is.
Nice.
I think we've all pinched and zoomed in on something before, and the text just gets fuzzier. This
Sure.
gets sharper because of that retina display difference. And unfortunately, this is a boring spreadsheet.
Think about how much our touchscreen computers cost.
Right.
We don't even offer a lot of choices in touchscreen computers. So that's why we love these Apple iPads so much, because they are so immersive. They were the first to the market and still the most iconic on the market and the most desirable. And if you
Dry eye symptoms.
nice.
Whoops, there we go.
You know what? I'm glad that you did that.
Why?
Because
that audio?
the audio quality,
The second option
pretty
typically has
remarkable.
been
Well, that's one reason why we like to include a set of headphones, because the audio is a nice big sound.
That's nice.
So I can plug it in.
Wow,
So I'm
clear.
watching over here the Today Special. I'm seeing what's happening, or maybe I'm streaming at the same time, but I need to check my email. I can pop up here from the bottom, bring up my web browser, and this is why they're so successful, Marlo. It's because it's easy. I just drag and drop, and it does what it wants to do. Swipe and see where I'm going. I want more of my web page, no problem. You don't have to study and be a computer scientist. You just have to be a user, and you're going to be so happy you got this, because, as you said, iconic, right? There is definitely a status if you take out your iPad and you're using it at the cafeteria, on the business trip, or even just at home. But more importantly, I'm excited you get to use it.
Yeah.
And one other thing I want everyone to realize, you can walk into the Apple Store and take your HSN purchase. They will stand by with customer support. But if you're to buy this at Apple, it's 14 days to return it, to make sure you like it. That's not even to
4
Halloween.
months.
Exactly. Hello. 4 months.
Oh, look at you.
What's that move? I don't even know what I'm doing.
I forget. I'm getting so old. I can't even remember the names of the dances anymore. I was going to say something.
Yeah.
That I forgot. I lost my train of thought there.
My dancing did that to you, I know.
Your dancing did do that to me.
Actually, it's funny. I went onto YouTube and Marlo Smith dancing, boom.
Oh, no.